Hello everybody, welcome again to my channel. Before I get into this video, please leave a like and a share and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more like this. Now, it is a very interesting year that we have started. Since the start of the year, and by the way, this is a leap year. Usually a leap year, February carries with it 29 days. So this leap year, and I'm always been told from a child that the leap years tend to have a lot of natural disasters. Not sure if it's true, but this year caused you to want to believe that. So our year started with the assassination of Mr. Soleimani over there in Iran. And as if that was not bad enough, it sent the whole nation grieving. People were angry, protesting, calling for revenge. And as you know, Iran retaliated by firing two rockets on the American base. And shortly afterward, I think it was the same night, a plane carrying 176 persons was shot down, 63 of which were people from where I'm living now in Canada. So the year has really started out on a terrible note. And as if that wasn't bad enough, then we hear the tragic news of the passing of Kobe Bryant and his little 13-year-old daughter as his helicopter crashed into the mountains, which, once again send the United States and people around the world into grief. So it's non-stop grief as we have entered into 2020. Then we hear of this terrible outbreak of the coronavirus that is spreading currently like wildfire. And so far, up to today, it's Saturday, over 700 people has died from the infection of this virus. Even the whistleblower himself had contracted the disease and died, Mr. Lee. Then, as if that was not bad enough, we had a fire of biblical proportion in Australia, where there were great fires that was burning. I think it has now been brought under control. I haven't heard much about it, but that was a disaster for Australia. And to add to that, we don't know if this has anything to do with the fires, but people are seeing the vampire bats infestation, where hundreds of thousands of bats have been overtaking neighborhoods, defecating. The bats are so heavy that they're breaking down trees when they pitch on the limbs, And of course, we had an almost tragedy in the Caribbean, where an earthquake measuring 7.7 on the Richter scale was felt. There was tsunami warning and all of that. Well, luckily, I heard that this thing was felt even as far as Miami, Cuba, Jamaica, Cayman. There were countries that was affected. There was a tsunami warning out there. But it is really a very interesting year that we have come to. And in Canada, we have had two serious derailment of oil train within 2 months, leaving natural disasters behind and fires and so on. And the last thing that happened, of course, there was our year had begun with the impeachment of Donald Trump, another circus. Most people didn't take this seriously, and of course, the good news is that the good news for some or the bad news for others is that he was acquitted. But our year, I wonder what next, because we're just in February, and so many real tragedy and disasters since the start of this year that makes you think, things of biblical proportion are happening around the world. And this coronavirus, we can't take it for granted because it is happening, it is real, and it is spreading. And I'm really concerned. When you have a family to think about, you have to be concerned. Anyway, I hope that we all will be safe out there. Take care of yourself and your family. And remember, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So may God, put your trust in God and put your family under the care of Almighty God, because He's promised to take care and to protect His children. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.